Today we move into the next chapter titled The Night Working Bird, a chapter that looks back at a long vigil of a nation that refused to sleep while history was being written. The chapter opens by reflecting on a journal that has worked alongside India's destiny for almost 3 decades. This journal is called Jaisri. For 28 long years, every struggle, every wound, every sacrifice of the country has left its mark upon it. Just carried within its pages that footsteps of suffering, passion, anger held back, and the furious resolve of young lives who gave everything for freedom. It witnessed every turn in the path, and it witnessed a moment when a bright promise rose from the southeast, and a moment when the nation felt the blessings and the assurance of a powerful destiny. For a while, the future of India hung in a delicate balance between hope and fear. Then the skies darkened, a heavy cloud swallowed that shining promise. The leadership of that time faltered. India's fate was turned into a pawn on the chessboard of politics, and soon the land was torn apart, the air filled with the cries of millions. This chapter reminds us of a painful truth. A whole generation has forgotten what happened, forgotten Noakhali, Dhaka, Barishal, Faridpur, forgotten the villages burned, the human dishonored, the children's crying, the bodies lying on the streets of Calcutta, forgotten how waves of refugees, men, women, children, crossed into the West Bengal like a flood, carrying nothing but trauma and loss. And then chapter asks, who remembers them now? It speaks of the cruelty and indifference shown by those in power at that time. It speaks of how Bengal and Punjab paid the price of freedom in blood. It honors those who were the true night walking birds, the ones who stayed awake through every night of the struggle, the ones who gave everything and held nothing back. The history is not distant, but is tied to the every birth of modern India. Yet there has been a deliberate effort to bury it, to twist it, to shrink it. History declares that it still belongs to those night-walking birds. It refuses to forget. It refuses to be silent. It refuses to bow before corruption, selfishness, and betrayal. The chapter paints a stark contrast between the spirit of the past and the reality of the present. On the side, a legacy of sacrifice. On the other, a landscape filled with empty speeches, shameless luxury, corruption, hiding behind power, and policies that go against the nation's interest. All this led to a humiliating collapse during the Chinese attack, a collapse that exposed the weakness hidden beneath the pride. Yet the chapter does not end in despair. It ends in resolve. Jayashree promises to stand guard, just as it did during foreign rule. It promises to speak against injustice, corruption, incompetence, betrayal, and moral decay. It promises to stay awake when others sleep. And it finds strength in the writers, both young and old, who stand with it. This chapter, The Night Walking Bird, is a reminder of what was endured, during what was forgotten, and what must have been lost again. In the next video, we continue this journey through the pages of this remarkable text.